Every man who gets romantically involved with Kim Kardashian eventually ends up broken, humiliated, or publicly dragged through chaos. Kris Humphries. Kris Humphries thought he had it all: an NBA career, fame, and then marriage to Kim Kardashian, but his story turned into one of the most humiliating pop culture disasters of the decade. Their marriage lasted a record-breaking 72 days before collapsing into tabloid chaos. Humphries went from being a solid basketball player to a national punchline, booed by fans in arenas across the country. He later admitted he felt like his entire career had been overshadowed by that marriage, and he never regained his footing in the NBA. One wedding with Kim, and his legacy was destroyed. Kanye West. Now, Kanye West might be the most tragic example. When Kim and Kanye got together, he was a cultural god, one of the most influential artists alive, but during their marriage, the controversies started spiraling. Bizarre Twitter rants, public feuds, his run for presidency, and explosive interviews that tanked his reputation and career. By the time Kim filed for divorce, Kanye wasn't the icon he once was. He was viewed as unstable, erratic, and controversial to the point of cancellation. Some fans argue Kim drained the very life out of his image, leaving him a shell of who he once was. Pete Davidson. Now, Pete Davidson's fling with Kim seemed like harmless fun until it wasn't. Almost overnight, Pete was caught in a brutal feud with Kanye, who made music videos about burying him alive and trolled him relentlessly on social media. Pete, who has been open about his struggles with mental health, reportedly ended up in trauma therapy after all of this. Now, his image shifted from the funny SNL comedian to Kim's rebound guy who got burned alive in Kanye's circus. Pete may have survived, but his career momentum hasn't, and it really hasn't been the same since. Reggie. Now, Reggie is the man who started it all. His relationship with Kim birthed the infamous tape, we know, that launched her entire empire. But while Kim turned the scandal into a billion-dollar brand, Reggie was left typecast as the guy from the tape. Every attempt at music, business, or television came with Kim's name attached to him, now overshadowing his entire career. He spent years trying to reclaim his narrative, but it's undeniable. Kim came out on top, and Reggie's career never fully recovered. Reggie Bush. Now, Reggie Bush was one of the NFL's most exciting players when he dated Kim, but after their breakup, his career slowly faded into mediocrity. Fans often joked about the Kardashian curse, being Reggie, never lived up to the superstar expectations set early on, and despite being, a Heisman Trophy winner, his name gets brought up less for his sports legacy and more for being one of Kim's exes. That alone shows the destructive pattern dating Kim makes your personal brand all about her, not you. Either way, history doesn't lie. Every man Kim Kardashian dates ends up destroyed. I'm your host, Ashley. I'll see you later.